This video contains flashing images that may cause discomfort or trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy.
Welcome back to another Only Frames production of the Ramsgate Rail Pool League. This time we've got a newcomer, Gary Lawson, against fan favourite and hero to all, the big dog, Lou Saraf. Gary's broke and he has given them a proper crack. Full disclosure, I've not seen Gary play before. I don't know what to expect. He's had some good results so far. He's been winning his games. He's had a draw against Joe, who was the pre-season favourite. Let's see what damage Gary can do here. It's a nice first one. He's played for this. I don't know if he's looking to cannon these two up on the cushion already. He's not played the cannon. He's probably a little bit closer to this red than he wanted to be. But it still goes to the middle. He's still got a chance to knock a few more in. But unlucky, drawed it. And big cheer for the main man coming to the table. There's not much I need to tell you guys about Lou. He is a celebrity now, even signing autographs at a recent wedding that he was at. Those of you that are new to the channel, there is a game we play whenever Louis playing. It is the Lou Ball Challenge, as Louis has a propensity to pot the white. We have now renamed those Lou Balls. Every time he drops a white in, you take a drink. I guarantee you, you'll be phoning in sick for work the next day. And if he has a really bad game, there's a good chance your missus is locking you out for the night. We've got editors' picks in for this game. We're predicting, everyone's predicting a win for Gary. We're saying 5-2, 5-2, 5-3 with the Lou Balls. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, only putting two. I've obviously not really considered this. Chris has put 4. Tom's gone 5. They're probably all a bit conservative, if I'm being honest. Gary's making a nice job of these reds so far. He's down looking for a cross double. Triple? Why not? Does this red pass the yellow into the top? If he does, this could be early doors 1-0. Where he took on the cross double, so I'm assuming that he didn't. He's apologised thinking that he's fluked it. It just ran out of legs. Louis coming to the table, but he is in a spot of bother. But the guy that he is, if anyone can play themselves out of this situation, you'd back Joe or Chris, not Louis. And he's been unlucky, rattled that yellow. The black being tight on the cushion and his two yellows above it are doing him a favour. I will apologise for the flashing lights, only magnified by the shine on Gary's head. There isn't a strobe light behind him. We're not on our usual table. And the one-armed bandit is going absolutely mental. So inviting. I fancy a few quid in it right now. Looks like Lou's having a check to see if they are touching balls. And then he's going to play this one down to the bottom right pocket. Not an easy chance for him here, but he does need to make some inroads. It's a nice pot. Position is lacking. And I honestly don't know what he's going to do from here. You all know what I would do. I'd be looking at a nice little snooker. He's tried to play the plant, I think. He's missed it. Oh, and he's got really lucky. That yellow has come plumb in Gary's way to stop the frame from being over. And he's also brought those two yellows out. So Lou, if he gets back to the table, is going to have a chance. It's a good hit from Gary. He's done well to hit it. And he'll be chuffed with how that white has finished up as well. I think Lou might have to play the one to the top pocket. It's the only one that I can see. Quick change of hands. Like Ronnie O'Sullivan, Lou is just as good with either hand. And actually, by the looks of that, that's probably slightly better than normal. He's got nicely into that, brought himself on to either of these two down to the bottom. He's played the low one first. Tried to play it with some top to come up the other side. He's been a bit unlucky. The opportunity of the same ball to the top pocket, I think, or again, he has got the chance to snooker him. I don't know that Louis will take it. He's not that sort of player. And that has rattled. Does this black pass the yellow? Gary's having a look. He's got down on it pretty quick. I reckon it does. And this should be 1-0. What a haddock. I cannot believe he's missed that. It definitely went. You can tell by his body language he's not happy with it. It's not ended up too badly for him. He's put a yellow onto the cushion and he's covered the pocket, which Lou will now be trying to force his yellow in front of. And actually, he's played that really well. Gary's looking as if he thinks he can squeeze this black through the yellow. Oh, and he nearly did. Nearly redeemed himself. Lou is going to need something special from here. Good pot needed on this yellow. Wallop. He's absolutely given that a crack. Nowhere near a pocket. I think he was hoping for a fluke. He's got down hoping for a snooker. Gary might just have to knock this off the cushion first. Wow. You'd have got unbelievable odds of that sticking up with him making any contact. Lou looking to see if he's been knuckled on that yellow on the cushion there. I think he has, so he's going to play the other one. If he plays it near side, the left side as we look at it, he could get the white on the cushion. Little snooker there. I don't know what he's done there. He's just left it. This should be 1-0 this time. Yeah, 1-0 Gary. Into frame 2, Gary at the table. We're a little way in, and it looks like Gary's playing red. And with 1 or 2 good shots and some decent control of the cue ball, he's got half a chance here to join the very exclusive Only Frames Dish Club. You've got Chris, who was our first member, joined very early on last season. Joe, who joined the league this season, pretty much joined it on day 1, and just recently I found my way into it as well, which will hopefully quash these captain safe jibes that Tom keeps pulling out there. Tom is conspicuous by his absence. He's not even sniffed a dish. I'm not entirely sure he's sniffed potting 3 balls in a row throughout both seasons. Gary's played himself into trouble here, and he's going to need a good shot to get back on track. He's having a think about it. Does this red pass the yellow? It doesn't to me. Maybe he's taken a double on. He has taken a double. He's caught the yellow. He might have fluked this. No, he's just set up. Not to be this time. Brings the dog back to the table. Now let's see if Louis can make his mark in this match. I feel like he needs to get a frame on the board quick as he can, and that's a lovely opener. Showed some control there, didn't just whack it. Played it at a nice pace, got nicely onto his next ball as well. He has been taking hints and tips from Joe, and maybe we're about to see the fruit of his labours. No, we're not. He was absolutely nowhere near that. That was worse than watching Jody play. And if you are playing a loo ball drinking game, I would maybe take a swig for that. Wasn't a loo ball, but it was an abysmal shot. You'd fancy Gary to clear him up from here. He's got one over the hole. He's dead straight on this next red. Although it's looking like he's going to take the one over the pocket. I'm not sure that I would go this way, but what do I know? Well, he's had a little bit of luck, actually, the knuckle there, because it looked like it was going to either drop in the middle or overrun. The bandit flashing on the back of Gary's shirt again. Oh, he's missed the pot. He got a decent white off it, actually, but he missed the important part. And from this situation, you would say Lou needs a bit of a miracle, because there's nothing easy for an opener. If he can drop one in and just get a little bit of position, they're nicely in the middle of the tables, these 4 balls. That's a nice pot there by Louis. And if he can keep hold of this white ball, he's got a chance to nick a frame he really didn't have a lot of business being in. I thought he'd gone too far, but actually he's controlled that nicely. Just needs to drop this. Lovely job. Not ideal here. He's kind of a bit betwixt and between. He's either got the double, the yellow in the middle of the table, or it's looking like he's taking this yellow up top. Oh no, he's put it in the middle, and that is a really good shot, actually. At that pace as well, into a middle pocket. It's not easy. One more good pot, and the frame will be Louis'. Oh, he's rattled it. He's been really unlucky. Not an easy pot left for Gary, though. He's cutting back into a blind pocket. I hate these. I'm never anywhere near. He's dropped a white. It's a loo ball, but not for Louis. You don't have to have a drink, but if you are an enthusiast, crack on. Lou, with his shot and visit, is taking a clever first shot, playing the plant. I think he's missed it, actually. Luckily, the black hits the cushion. Just a little stun off this yellow and he'll be fine. This looks like an absolute certainty for 1-1 from here. And Louis has, played that quite nicely, actually. He's brought the black out. I thought he'd try and stun across, but no, he's taken his chances and it's worked out in his favour. Oh, and he's missed the black. I think he's rushed that a little bit. I thought that was an absolute certainty for 1-1. Gary now quick to the table. One good shot. Oh, and the red has hung up over the pocket. Not an easy shot for Louis coming up, and you would make Gary slight favourite. He's gone to check the angle. He's down on it. Is he going to play it in a controlled way, or is he going to give it the old loose smash? We wait with bated breath to find out. Yes, it was a loose smash, and he really did give that a crack. He's nearly fluked it into the bottom left there. I'm sure he would have claimed that he was playing it, but it wasn't to be. Black's ended up safe. Gary, trying to screw into it, has managed another loo ball. Shot and a visit here for Louis. Surely this time it has to be 1-1. He's played that really nicely. Didn't drop, that's okay. He only just needs to tap this in. Where's that white ball going? Gary's pointed to it. Loo ball, get your drinks down, ya. That's 2-0 Gary. Frame 3, Gary at the table playing yellows. Nice one to the middle, and he's come straight to the yellow nearest the black. I tell you what, these are all there. There isn't a difficult pot in sight, and the way Gary's played at the moment, he's not missed anything easy, really. He's been a bit unlucky with a couple that have stayed up, but he's cueing these nicely. He's got his route mapped out, and at this point, we may as well call him Sat-Nav because he knows exactly where he's going. He's been unlucky. That white needed to roll on a bit. The red has killed it, and he's finished level with this yellow. He'd wanted to bin towards the bolt cushion, so he's going to have to take the more difficult yellow to the top right and see if he can get some position. It's a nice pot. If this yellow passes the two reds there, then this will be one of the better shots that we've seen, definitely in the game, but in recent times as well. Beautiful pot. He's been a bit unlucky. He just needs one good double, and that would be a lovely little clearance he's had. Oh, he's got it. 3-0, no messing. And by the look on his face, he liked that a lot. Once again, Gary at the table. He's playing reds. It feels like that this game sort of hangs on this frame. It's slipping out of Louis' grasp. We've not seen a lot of him at the table. I mean, we didn't see him at all last frame. He had a big chance to frame for 4. He needs to put it out of his mind. First opportunity he gets to the table, knock a couple of balls in, build some confidence and get himself into the game, because the last thing we want is Louis getting whitewashed and only one loo ball as well, which bodes well for my predictions. I tell you what, that's an absolutely cracking shot by Gary there. I did say at the start I've not seen him play. Let me tell you now, he is going to end up being a contender. He's definitely going to wind up in the top division. That's a 2 for there, though it does him no favours positionally. He's got an up and down double with the red into the bottom right hand side. The yellow's there as a guide. As long as he's the other side of it, he should be okay. Oh, he's gone for a treble, has he? It's going to rattle, and he's unlucky. Lou's got a chance to get his hand on the table. Maybe he doesn't win the frame, but if he can knock a few balls in, build some confidence, it would do him the world of good. That's a nice pot. I'm not sure he needed to play it with the power that he did We're seeing shades of last season's Lou, where he hit everything hard. He'd taken some pace off of his shots. And that's what happens. It's another Lou ball. Get them down, you guys. That's 2. I can't afford any more for my predictions. It's going to look like 4-0 to Gary here. This will be a good shot. Yeah, 4-0. Hello, where's that white gone? No, he's all right. And when it's not going your way, it's not going your way. Louis been unlucky. Thought he was going to get one back with a Lou ball. Oh, Gary, mate, what's happened there? Proving that he is only human. You'll see that shot again on our worst shots of the month competition. Lou comes to the table, shot and a visit. Red's not looking great, if I'm honest. He's got the 3 in the middle of the table. I think he's going to take one of those now. Oh, he's missed a pot. That white is stuck dead close to one as well. I thought maybe he would try to develop either the one along the cushion there or the one tied up on the yellow. I think he just wants to pot a ball or 2. But truthfully, this isn't easy. And that white, yeah, it was always going to the middle pocket. So he's missed a pot. That's Lou ball number 3. Get your drinks down, ya. If you're anything like me, you're going to start feeling a bit wavy. Gary, with his shot and visit, has developed those reds off the bottom cushion. He's going to take the more difficult one now, I believe. Down. And then it is pretty simple from here. Nicely done. I think that's come too far. Yeah, he's not seeing that yellow to the bottom left, so he's going to have to go up top and do something with the cue ball. This game looks like it is winding up, even with the missed pot there from Gary. So I'll just remind you, we are on TikTok at onlyframes62. If you could get on there, see some of the other stuff we do, some of our shorts, some stuff that maybe doesn't make it into these match highlights. All your support, your follows, your likes, your shares, very much appreciated. From here, you'd have to think it's going to be 5-0 to Gary. How's that white going? It's gone too far. He knew it as soon as he hit it. In terms of editors' picks, none of us had 5-0. I don't think any of us had 3 Lou balls, but there's still time as Gary's missed it there. I think Tom's doing quite well in the editor's pick, so that'll be a nice change for him, being at the top of something. He's not experienced much of that. If Gary can see this black, it's going to be game over. Lou's had a little check. He looks resigned to defeat, and that is 5-0. Gary is definitely a player and Lou's a haddock.
Only